Hey everyone, and welcome back. I'm Verawak, and today we're watching Hidden Figures. This is a Marble winner pick. I believe this... Okay. This is about women who, do math and science to help NASA do something. I think. Go to the moon, maybe? Build something? I'm not 100% sure what it is, but I'm pretty sure this is that movie. I don't have much information on it, the specifics. Being an engineer and a math person, it figures I'd see this eventually. Based on true events, that it is.
16 prime, 18 prime,
Skipping all the primes.
21.
West Virginia, 1926.
It's the only school past the 8th grade anywhere near here.
Oh.
Scalene, equilateral.
Yay, math!
Catherine's in the 6th grade.
They want to take her early.
She's just that good.
They're offering a full scholarship. All you have to do is get there.
You can't say no to that.
Why don't you solve the equation on the board?
Okay.
We took up a collection amongst the teachers and such, but it's enough to help get you settled in.
If the product of two terms is 0, then common sense says at least one of the two terms has to be 0 to start with.
It's 1926.
Once you've done that, it's pretty straightforward from there.
Yay, math! Oh man, I love math.
You have to go. You have to see what she becomes.
A hidden figure. 1961. Must be the same character. Both have glasses.
Okay, try to turn it over now. Somebody!
Catherine, quit staring off into space and turn the damn car over.
Staring off into space, you say?
Yeah, it's the starter.
All gonna end up unemployed riding around in this pile of junk.
You're welcome to walk the 16 mile or sit in the back of the bus.
I won't do neither.
Well then.
I'll hitchhike.
Oh no.
Girls,
Uh-oh. This is probably not good, right?
No crime in a broken down car.
no crime being Negro neither.
Hey there, Ossifer.
Not a great place for three of y'all be having car trouble.
We didn't pick the place, officer.
You being disrespectful?
No!
You have identification on them?
We're just on our way to work. Getting our rockets into space.
Oh, okay.
That's some. I had no idea they hired.
There are quite a few women working in the space program.
Or he didn't mean women particularly.
You girls ever meet those astronauts?
Absolutely.
Those boys are the best we got. We gotta get a man up there before the commies do.
Mm-hmm.
What, y'all need a tow or something?
No, thank you, officer. I think I got it.
She's good at this stuff.
Oh, easy.
Least I can do is give y'all an escort.
Oh, no, so we wouldn't want to
That
bother you.
would be wonderful, officer.
Just always agree with them, right? That would be fun, just following along, breaking the speed limit.
He said to follow him.
He didn't mean up behind.
That's very close.
3 Negro women are chasing a white police officer down the highway in Hampton, Virginia, 1960.
Thanks, dude.
Show me. No, exactly.
Is that... Oh my god, what's his face? Robin Hood?
Russian orbital entry is established.
Jim Webb,
Webb telescope named after him?
it looks like they've achieved at least one orbit, maybe 2.
Gotta go to the moon.
We can't justify a space program that doesn't put anything in space.
We don't have a single person in this entire building that can handle analytic geometry.
You do. She's somewhere.
Data reduction, building 202. Data reduction? You're welcome to join the Charmers in magnetoplasma dynamics. Oh, no, ma'am.
Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Mary, the Mercury 7 prototype has arrived. Mr. Zelensky's requesting you for a permanent assignment.
Ooh la la.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Mary, keep it inside.
I'm sorry. We're on double time this morning, girls.
Kirsten Dunst.
Space test group needs a computer. Someone with a handle on analytic geometry.
Permanent or temp?
Everything's temporary, Dorothy.
Right, of course.
You have someone?
Right there, Catherine.
She can handle any numbers you put in front of her.
Didn't think I'd come all the way down here.
Wow, okay.
Mrs. Mitchell?
What?
My application for supervisor, ma'am.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
Well, the official word is no. They're not assigning a permanent supervisor for the colored group.
We need a supervisor, ma'am.
Things are working just fine as is.
But
I'm doing the work of a supervisor.
That's NASA for you.
yay. Ah, so shitty. Oh man. Permanent assignment.
Mach 1, tunnel test, T-minus 1 minute.
Oh, you might want to get out of there. Temp.
6, 5, 4.
Bye-bye, shoe. Oh. Needs more work. Not an expert, but...
We could consider another fastener other than the bolts.
Yes.
He's good, huh?
There is another opening in the engineer training program. Can be a computer the rest of your life.
They won't let her. Probably.
I'm a Negro woman. I'm not going to entertain the impossible.
And I'm a Polish Jew whose parents died in a Nazi prison camp. We are living the impossible. If you were a white male, would you wish to be an engineer?
I wouldn't have to. I'd already be one.
Oh, that confidence. I like it.
No jewelry. A simple pearl necklace is the exception. Do not talk to Mr. Harrison unless he talks to you. They've never had a colored in here before, Catherine.
Oh.
Don't embarrass me.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Forget her name.
This wasn't emptied last night.
I'm sorry, I'm not the...
Don't all everybody stare at once.
Mr. Harrison's computer reported.
Take the desk in the back. I'll get your work in a bit. Mr. Harrison won't warm up to you. Don't expect it.
My gosh, people, seriously, like,
What's the status on that computer?
She's right behind you, Mr. Harrison.
Does she handle analytic geometry?
Absolutely. And she speaks.
Yes, sir, I do.
Which one?
Both.
Speak.
You think you can find me the Frenet frame for this data? Using the Graham-Schmidt...
Orthogonalization algorithm? Yes, sir.
All right, then.
Okay, good. Check Mr. Stafford's math from time to time.
I can handle that.
If that were the case, shingles wouldn't be flying off the heat shield. In 14 days, the Mercury 7 will be here for training. And America's greatest minds are not going to have a problem with having their work checked, are they, Paul?
No, sir.
He seems like he's going to be good. As in, it doesn't matter who can do it. It doesn't matter who you are, as long as you do it. Hi.
My numbers are spot on.
Okay, we'll see about that. Please find mistakes. Is it all redacted?
I'm not going to be able
Work
to...
on what you can read. The rest is classified. You don't have clearance.
But... Okay.
These are the numbers, Mr. Harrison.
Everyone's always staring.
May I ask where the ladies' room is?
Sorry, I have no idea where your bathroom is.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Ugh, freaking segregation. Oh my god, I hate this so much. Time to go for an adventure and find it, I guess. Does she have to go all the way back to where she usually is?
Don't act like you was there when you wasn't running from the...
Is it really that far? I mean, I guess... Wow. Yeah. This is the only one she knows of. Colored ladies' room.
Ruth, where's that girl with the numbers?
On a break.
We'll take breaks now?
Not really a break. It's ridiculous. Oh, civilization. Usually advancing, thankfully.
My God, where have you been? Are you finished yet?
I need those done first.
He wants those done first. Okay. Get going.
Okay. I mean, she just took like half the day going to the bathroom. What a horrible place. Like, it's a situation to be in. Hey, people, it's just heads down and do your work, people. Stop staring. Like, seriously.
And Stafford's heat shield calcs?
It's hard to be sure, sir.
Because everything's blacked out.
You know what we're doing here?
Trying to put a man into space.
That's right, so you can throw that in the trash. Obsolete, that's how fast things are moving around here.
All right, all right.
What I'm asking you to do is to look beyond the numbers for answers to questions we don't even know to ask. Because without it, we're not going anywhere.
Gotta figure out how to get there, though, no?
Because I don't need another smart girl with an adding machine. Yes, you can go.
I like him because he hasn't stared at her or looked at her weirdly once. Oh, they've been waiting for her the whole time?
We've been waiting for hours. Next time you take the
Oh.
bus.
That's so nice. I love people sometimes.
I haven't been late one day in 10 years. Haven't been out sick. What's not fair is having the responsibility of a supervisor, but not the title or the pay.
Definitely.
I'm watching you two move on.
Mm.
Now, don't get me wrong. Any upward movement is movement for us all. It just isn't movement for me.
I don't even know if I can keep up in that room.
No, you'll be good.
You're better with the numbers than anyone in there, Catherine, and you know it. Get your damn feet off my dashboard. I sound like a supervisor, don't I?
A mean old salty.
Obviously, I want, great things from all of them. Supervisor role, and then Catherine's gonna help for sure, and Mary be an engineer? Hopefully. But this is based on true events, though, so.
New assignment, Space Task Group.
Oh, my word, that sounds important.
It is.
It's a promotion?
Oh.
But you want the job, right?
It's a challenge, but...
Well, it's nothing you can't handle, Catherine.
Are they asleep yet?
They're pretending to be.
Praise God that change is coming.
Good change.
The good Lord has our very own women working on rocket ships.
They are.
And we have... Give a shout of praise for Colonel Jim Johnson.
It looks familiar. Oh my God, fried chicken. Oh.
I don't understand it.
I don't want to talk about this again.
A female engineer? You can't apply for freedom.
There is more than one way to achieve something.
I don't want any green.
Hey, I'll tell you about interrupting.
Yeah, don't interrupt people. It's rude.
You're gonna eat them greens too.
Oh.
Kids need to eat their vegetables.
Oh no.
Know that if you was ever home.
You better settle down, Levi Jackson, unless you want this female's mind right here in front of everybody.
I don't think he wants that.
I don't want to see you get hurt. Civil rights ain't always civil.
I hear he's planning on staying in the area.
Oh, love interest.
Well, that's good for him.
Catherine, that Colonel Jim is a tall glass of water.
Mary, it's Sunday. Please have some shame.
I will not.
I like Mary. Oh.
He's coming over.
Now, why would he be doing that?
Because Mary's
Yeah, Mary.
waving at him.
No!
And this is Catherine Goble.
She's not married. She's a widow.
Hint, hint.
Dorothy, slice of pie?
All right, bye-bye.
You already have a slice of pie, don't you?
Another slice won't hurt. I had one slice of pie, yes. But second slice.
Pastor mentioned you're a computer at NASA.
We calculate the mathematics necessary to enable launch and landing for the space program.
They let women handle that sort of...
Excuse you?
That's not what I mean.
On any given day, I compute over 10,000 calculations by cosine and lately analytic geometry.
He has no idea what this means.
They let women do some things at NASA, Mr. Johnson. And it's not because we wear skirts. It's because we wear glasses.
Words are important. How you say things matters.
Welcome to Langdon. Good to have you here, gentlemen.
Oh, the astronauts? All the way over there.
Handsome must be a requirement, too. It's equal rights. I have the right to see fine in every color.
That's John Glenn. He's the only Marine Corps pilot.
We have a fairly tight itinerary, Colonel.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Didn't want to run off without saying hello. What do you ladies do for NASA?
Calculate your trajectories.
Can't get anywhere without the numbers.
Engineering.
Thank you, Mary.
I like this guy.
Thomas, take it inside.
Sir.
Guys.
Well, he's a hit with the ladies, obviously. He's the only one who went to shake their hands. Good job, dude. I don't remember your name. John Glenn? Colored. Oh, gotta make your own, I guess.
Mr. Harrison wants you to confirm launch and landing.
It's all redacted. Fucking hell.
I cannot work on what I cannot see, Mr. Stafford.
Those numbers have already been confirmed by 2 engineers and myself.
Oh
This is a dummy check.
You're the dummy, Mr. Stafford. Not important enough for me to try to remember. Ooh.
I was wondering if you know what they're building over in the tech wing.
It's called an IBM. Apparently, it can do our calculations in a fraction of the time.
Mm-hmm. IBM's gonna replace them, no? It's her board now. Bathroom time? Getting a nice workout. She's gonna be really good with cardio. Nincompoops?
Whose work is that?
Catherine Goebel, sir.
Where is she? At the other end.
How did you know that Redstone couldn't support orbital flight? That's classified information.
Numbers don't lie.
And you figured all that out with this.
Yeah, that useless garbage.
Half the data's redacted.
But what's there tells a story.
You did the math.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I look beyond.
And how do you know about the Atlas rocket?
I held it up to the light.
Well, there it is. Are you a spy, Catherine?
Am I
What?
I said, are you a Russian spy?
Oh my gosh.
I'm not Russian.
All right, then we have nothing to lose here. Give her everything she needs to work on Shepard's trajectories.
Good.
Are we sure about this?
Yeah.
What's the issue, Paul? You heard her. You're not a spy.
Yeah, Paul.
This interrogation's over.
Get. Bastards.
You can probably get to the moon and back with this.
Just not the bathroom.
This IBM's gonna put us all out of work.
What can we do about it?
Learn all we can, make ourselves valuable.
Oh.
She must be lost.
NASA doesn't commission females for the engineer training program.
Oh.
I have a bachelor's degree in mathematics and physical sciences.
We now require advanced extension courses through the University of Virginia.
How convenient.
Y'all should be thankful you have jobs at all.
They have, like, patience of a saint.
Advanced extension courses are available at the Hampton High School.
Oh, okay. That's good, right?
They are never gonna allow a colored woman to just take classes at an all-white school. Sounds about right. That's all you gonna say. Petition the court, fight for what you want, but quit talking about it.
Less talking, more doing.
Segregation must go! Segregation must go!
Stupid. This is so stupid. Ah.
We don't want any trouble in here. What are you here for?
Books?
You have books in the colored section.
Ah.
So now, you know better than
Get
this.
your hands off my boy.
You have a blessed day.
Bless your heart.
Separate and equal are two different things. Just cause it's the way doesn't make it right. You act right, you are right.
Absolutely stupid that he used to be like this. Like, this is just so ridiculous. Oh man, I hate it.
You took that book, Mama?
Son, I pay taxes. You can't take something you already paid for.
Solid logic. I pay taxes for firefighters. I could take a fire truck.
Exciting language. Used by programmers to communicate with computers.
You gonna take the foot out of your mouth this time?
What a surprise. I'll say.
Howard must have invited him.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I owe you an apology.
You think?
Well, was that it?
Maybe while we dance.
Oh, he's smooth.
I'm afraid I simply misspoke the other day, Mrs. Goebel.
I've been away for a long time, and imagine I'm just out of practice.
She's so impressed.
I was hoping you'd allow me to start over. Have an interest in getting to know you better. You one tough customer.
Being upfront is good.
I'm sorry, Catherine. Underestimating you and any other woman like you. Though I don't imagine there's many.
That's good practice right there.
Russian cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin has become the first man in space.
Oh no.
The pants office. Let's go.
And has been proclaimed a national hero.
That's just like so tough having the space race. So much thinking and math and physics, figuring things out for the first time.
I want to thank everyone for staying. How in the hell did we find ourselves in second place in a two-man race?
Also known as last place, by the way.
Paul?
No, Paul knows nothing.
And I think Glenn said it pretty well. They're just outworking us. Staying here, working late, that's going to be a fact of life.
Oh no.
I suggest you call your wives.
Does she have a phone? Oh. Oh, this guy's so nice. I don't know who he is, but I like him. Yay. Explosions! We all love a good explosion, right? As long as they're unmanned.
End of the day.
Like, can't we just get a closer bathroom?
Mrs. Jackson?
Colored entrance.
Colored seats are at the back of the courtroom.
Oh, she's doing... Oh, good. Oh. Gonna put her expertise to the test.
The IBM 7090. It'll run eventually. And when it does, we have to know how to program it. Unless you'd rather be out of a job.
No.
Nuh-uh. Oh, she's good. She definitely needs to be supervisor.
Mr. Z, I got a court date.
This is a great team for her.
You have a brain. That I can work with.
Not used to that, huh?
That's in the wrong spot. Get a girl.
Wow. Where is she?
Going to the bathroom. Like, what do you expect, buddy? No one... He doesn't know, though. Oh, no. I mean... Whatever.
No more running.
No more running. Perfect. Lyrics are perfect for this.
Where the hell have you been?
To the bathroom, sir.
To the damn bathroom.
Yeah, everyone needs to go.
40 minutes a day?
Well...
What are you doing there? We're T-minus zero here. I put a
Come
lot of
on,
faith
just
in you.
say it, damn it.
There are no colored bathrooms in this building or any building outside the West Campus, which is half a mile away. Did you know that?
No, he didn't.
I have to walk to Timbuktu just to relieve myself. Living off a coffee from a pot none of you want to touch!
Yeah, you guys listen.
Excuse me if I have to go to the restroom a few times a day.
Good. Greg, let's make some changes around here. Please? It's not working. There we go. Thank you.
There you have it. No more colored restrooms.
Good.
Just plain old toilets. Go wherever you damn well please. Preferably closer to your desk. Here at NASA, we all pee the same color.
That you do. Oh, look, a step in the right direction.
Heard you was fighting the flu. Figured you could use some soup. Hot meal for the girls.
Come on in. Dear Lord, thank you for this meal. We ask that you bless this food.
The girls are all like... 1961.
Launched into space at an altitude of about 116 miles an hour.
We have ignition, and we have liftoff.
It must have been amazing to see this happen.
Switching manual roll.
We choose to go to the moon, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
There's the speech.
I suppose we should all thank President Kennedy for the continued job security.
Shoots for the moon.
It's our last shot before we strap Glenn to the Atlas.
Yes, and I imagine he'd like us to have the math worked out beforehand.
Ideally.
Good work, gentlemen.
And lady.
I think it's high time I kissed you, Catherine.
Ooh la la.
Figured you attracted to me, same as out of you. Or you'd have told me to get going a long time ago.
Haven't kissed a man in a long time. Almost forgot how to.
We can practice. Are the girls watching?
The kids don't need to be watching
They need
this.
to see this. Everybody needs to see this.
It is a struggle to save the soul of America.
Mary Jackson?
Court time.
Hampton High School is a white school, Mrs. Jackson.
I believe there are special circumstances to be considered. May I approach your bench, sir? You of all people should understand the importance of being first. I plan on being an engineer at NASA, but I can't do that without taking them classes at that all-white high school. Out of all the cases you're gonna hear today, which one is gonna matter 100 years from now?
This one.
Which one is gonna make you the first?
Appeal to them.
Only the night classes, Mrs. Jackson.
Are they available at nighttime? Keep calm. Time to celebrate. Friggin' Paul Stafford. And oh, sneaky.
I'd like to get a jump on John Glenn's trajectory.
Do you have any idea what you're asking?
Is there a problem?
Mr. Harrison.
Go over him, yes.
This isn't about plugging in numbers. It's about inventing the math.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist.
I can do it, sir.
How have Grissom numbers been?
They've been spot on.
Give Glenn's orbit a go.
Oh, yeah.
But you run it all through Stafford, understood?
Yes, sir.
You better not take all the credit. I don't like that guy at all. Oh, he's Southern.
Computers don't author reports.
Pull him from the ocean waves. Unfortunately, the Liberty Bell 7 capsule is lost.
Seen this before.
Mr. Harrison, taxpayer money sank in the ocean along with your capsule. So what makes you think you can bring John Glenn home safely?
Who do you want calling the shots in space?
Wonder what they're gonna say.
We have to touch the stars if only to ensure our own survival, and only a man can do that.
Kevin Costner. Took me so long.
Now, the Atlas rocket, that can push us into orbit. Getting it back down, that's the math we don't know. Slowing it down at precisely the right moment, that's the task. Yes, Catherine?
It needs to move from an elliptical orbit to parabolic.
That's the go, no-go.
Question again.
No, at this point, it's a pinhead.
Question again.
We bring him in too soon?
He burns up on re-entry.
These are the latest Redstone numbers. Obviously, we know the launch spot.
Give one to Catherine.
If I could attend the briefings, I need those changes as they occur.
Catherine, that's the job. Calculate with what you have.
But
or we'll find someone who can.
Ah. Is it working?
Atta girl.
What the hell are you doing in here?
Hey, what the hell are you doing? You can't be in here.
We've got numbers.
Really?
What's your name again?
Dorothy Vaughn.
Dorothy Vaughn.
Yeah, you need her.
This is all moot.
When did this happen?
6 minutes ago, the math is changing.
If I could attend briefings...
Catherine, we have been through this. It is not possible.
Oh my god, just fire Paul. Seriously. Oh, so frustrating. So incredibly frustrating. And... good.
Computers don't author reports.
Those are my calculations.
That is not the way this works.
I cannot do my work effectively if I do not have all of the data.
That's been the case all the time.
Calculations.
Let this go, are you?
No, I am not.
And she is a woman. There is no protocol for a woman.
He's right. Ain't no rules so the dog can't play basketball.
Who makes the rules?
You,
Yeah,
sir.
Paul.
You are the boss. You just have to act like one, sir.
You keep
quiet.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Oh, now everyone's gonna stare.
This is Catherine Goebel with our Trajectory and Launch Window Division. Her work is pertinent to today's proceedings. We have a confirmed launch window. Get her a chair, please.
Yeah, get her a chair.
20 miles square is what we can service for retrieval.
We're orbiting the Earth at what speed now?
Catherine?
17,544 miles per hour.
Should be enough to figure the go, no go.
Yeah, in theory.
Be able to calculate a go, no go with that information.
Right, Catherine?
Catherine?
Yeah, not
Go at
Paul.
it.
Oh. I mean, why didn't Paul do it? You know, he's the one in charge. Bastard.
The goal point, 2,990 miles.
Done.
So that puts your landing zone right here. Give or take 20 square miles.
Satisfied?
I like her numbers.
How do we ensure that?
Yeah, Paul.
That's the math we don't have yet, gentlemen. Catherine? What's it going to take to make this thing worth the price tag?
I need more manpower. I need programmers, folks to feed the car.
You got Dorothy, and she's been teaching people.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Well, we'll pull them out of the sky if you have to.
He's always eating gum.
Me?
The lead engineer says you're good with the cards, programming and such.
What about the girls here?
NASA's dissolving the computing groups.
Of course, yeah.
I'm not accepting reassignment unless I bring my ladies with me.
Excuse me?
They've all learned.
We've been reassigned. Leave your calculators. You won't need them where we're going.
Oh, sweet. Oh, this is good. They're making waves. Sunshine! Ah. Feels like they're cooped up in there all the time doing just calculations, computing, so... That's a lot of them. Alright, let's get to work, ladies.
You know what your job is, Paul? Find the genius among those geniuses to pull us all up.
You failed.
Yes. Well, good night, sir.
Fire him, please. I don't like that guy at all. Next time you come in, Paul, leave your prejudices at the door.
I don't know what time I'm coming home.
Thought you might need these.
Oh, he's being supportive?
You're gonna make a fine engineer.
Yeah.
I think so.
And nobody dare stand in the way of Mary Jackson's dreams, myself included.
Oh, I'm glad.
Tonight we discuss Planck-Einstein wavelength
Oh,
relationship.
she's late.
Curriculum is not designed for teaching a woman.
Why
Well, I
is it
imagine
different?
it's the same as teaching a man. I don't see a colored section. Should I
isn't.
just take any seat? Thank you.
There's no mathematical formula for that.
Time to make it up.
Maybe it's not new math at all.
Euler's method.
That's ancient.
It works numerically.
Freaking smart people. People are fascinating.
That's it.
Let's type it up.
And put your name on the paper. Right, Paul? No! Go back. Come on, Paul, have one redeeming moment.
Dorothy?
Mrs. Mitchell?
Thank you.
Kill him with kindness.
The IBM's up to full capacity. I have a few girls that have an interest in learning.
It's not my decision, ma'am. That would be the supervisor.
Supervisor, you say?
You know, Dorothy, I have nothing against y'all.
I know you probably believe that.
Time to give her the supervisor role. Fight for it.
Please don't tell me I missed someone's birthday.
No, you didn't.
Guess who's there?
Your seat.
Ooh.
Wait, is it my birthday? Mama, what's going on?
I thought it was gonna be what's his face. Oh, there he is.
Good evening, Catherine.
So you're not gonna say anything? You either?
They're trying so hard to keep it in.
That's for me.
It's okay, Mama. He's a good man.
He hasn't even asked you yet.
I know, but he is.
It's my mother's ring.
Oh, this is so sweet. I love how the girls are
She
all
and my
for
father
it.
were married for her.
For 52 years.
The day I met you, I called my mother. She said she must be something. I said no.
She's everything.
She's everything.
I do.
I didn't ask you yet.
Hurry up.
I love how the girls are all involved too.
The modifications and equipment installations are progressing on schedule.
Good. Thanks, ladies. Dorothy.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Our IBM is churning out numbers in fractions of the time any human can, present company included. Long story short, we no longer need a computer in this department.
Give her a different position.
Progress is a double-edged sword.
But, however,
Let's have you report back to the West Group for now. We'll see if we can find another assignment.
Thank you, sir.
okay. A permanent one.
Catherine, I'm sorry about this. It's out of my hands, if you can believe that.
I mean, he's been really kind to her and really accepting and great, actually.
We heard you got engaged.
Yes.
Oh.
Mr. Harrison's idea, really.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Did good work around here, Catherine.
Any second now, Paul.
Today, 3 years, 2 months, and
1962, John Glenn's launch.
Paul, something's off here. These landing coordinates don't match yesterday's.
Yeah, because Catherine didn't do them.
The IBM just ran them.
Well, then the IBM's wrong yesterday. The damn thing's wrong today.
We need Catherine up here.
We're on the same page, John. Our guys are on it.
Let's get the girl to check the numbers.
Yeah.
You mean Catherine?
Yes, sir. The smart one.
Smart one.
I mean, she says they're good. I'm ready to go.
Go find Catherine Goebel.
Oh, good, good. Now he gets to do the run. He's a little faster than her. I guess he's not wearing heels, so he's got the advantage. You did this every day?
Looking for Catherine Goebel.
It's Catherine Johnson now.
They need you to verify these coordinates.
All right, give us some space so to work.
Don't crowd her, don't crowd her.
The country has waited for several months.
They're waiting a little bit longer until she can confirm.
Anything from Langley?
Not
yet.
After years of waiting and months of delay.
Go, go, go.
That's it.
What the devil are you doing? Are you taking a break?
No. Don't they have telephones? Oh. Damn. Let her in. Let her in. Oh.
Catherine.
Sir, we've got pad 14 on the box.
All right, let me in.
Oh my gosh. This is so exciting.
This is Langley. We have the coordinates confirmed. Catherine did manage to calculate a few decimal points further than that hunk of metal.
Well, I will take every digit you got. Be sure to thank her for me. Gentlemen, let's launch this rocket.
Time to go.
Now aboard the Friendship 7.
So cozy.
And we are go for launch.
T-minus 10 seconds and counting.
Motor systems,
8.
Mercury.
Catherine gets to be right there.
Ignition. Liftoff. The MA6 vehicle has lifted off.
That must be so terrifying, but also so ridiculously exhilarating.
The trajectory is still A-OK.
Go for Seco.
Oh, that view is tremendous.
I would love to see that.
You are go for orbit.
Thank you, Capcom.
All right, 10 and a half hours to go. If we make 7 round trips.
Next tracking station coming up. Thankfully, the Friendship 7.
Time for promotion.
New assignment came down the pike.
Supervisor.
Seems like they're gonna need a permanent team to feed that IBM.
Thank you for the information, Mrs. Mitchell.
You're quite welcome, Mrs. Vaughn.
First time she calls her Mrs. Vaughn. And is Mary, are we gonna get her graduation classes done? Engineering in training program? Heat shield.
We have a warning light. Al, we need to get him down now. He could burn up on re-entry.
Engineering's department.
Tell them not to jettison the retro package.
Tell them not to jettison the retro package.
Is there a reason for this? Over.
Oh, no, there's not.
Not at this time, Sam.
Oh. Doing good. Staying calm up there.
Even now, Colonel Glenn is streaking towards the United States.
Oh, can you see it in the sky? I guess so.
You'll need to maintain a zero angle, over.
Roger.
Keep talking to him.
There's so much trust in this.
Capcom, you're going out.
He's crossing the communication blackouts.
Oh, perfect. Just what we need.
It's a real fireball outside. It's getting a little hot in here.
Fireball outside.
Everyone's like on the edge of their seats.
Friendship 7, do you copy, over?
Give it a second. Couple
Friendship
seconds.
7, do you copy, over?
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
Loud and clear, Capcom. My condition is good. That was a real fireball, boy.
That would have been terrifying.
Here's hoping these landing coordinates still hold. Beautiful shoot.
Woo.
Landing coordinates are spot on, 7.
Are they now?
John Glenn has splashed down safely and is being recovered by the USS Noah.
Whew. That was scary for a while there, huh?
Catherine, nice work.
You too, Mr. Harrison.
You think we can get to the moon?
We're already there, sir.
Oh, using what he said.
Yeah.
Gum. To the moon. Oh, here we go. There she is. Oh, first female African-American aeronautical engineer. Oh, that's awesome. 1979. This is so amazing.
Supervisor, she'll show you how things work.
NASA's first African-American supervisor. Origin specialist on the frontier of electronic computing, she was regarded as one of the most brilliant minds at NASA. Oh yeah. Oh, he's gonna let it slide now. He interesting how things change, huh? Katherine Johnson went on to perform calculation for the Apollo 2 mission to the moon and the space shuttle. In 2016, NASA dedicated the Katherine G. Johnson a computational building in honor of her groundbreaking work in space travel. At the age of 97, Katherine was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, celebrated her 56th anniversary with Jim Johnson. Oh, and then we got the actual comparisons. Nice. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, we know that Dorothy, Mary, and Catherine had the right stuff. So I like how this is happening similar time as The Right Stuff. The Right Stuff started beforehand, but then progressed to during this part because the character, the John Glenn was there. There's Gus, whatever his last name was. So basically we have this like the same story, but from a different perspective, which is really nice. Like landing in the water and then the hatch blowing open. And so we saw that in The Right Stuff, which was a phenomenal movie. Just gotta say. And this, I loved seeing from this perspective. And it is so, so frustrating how everything, there's just segregation and that it, I'm so glad that finally like, where the hell do you go for like 40 minutes a day? Every time it's like, I have to go to the bathroom. There's none for me here. I have to go all the way to the other end. And then he's like, well, that's not going to happen. So I don't know how exactly accurate this is. It does feel like a very movie story, so I don't know how accurate it is. I'm guessing there's some inaccuracies, but the general story is right. I absolutely loved it. It's so fascinating to see, and obviously we're rooting for them to get the supervisor role, to become the engineer, to, I guess, stay on the space task group, and freaking Paul smartening up, which he did finally at the end, but it's obviously it's a very different time than now. Let's hope we never ever go back to anywhere near that, because this is just stupid. I just gotta say, oh man, it's so frustrating to see, I guess, human behavior like that. That's all I can say. But there's obviously some people who do fight for freedom and just equal rights even. It's just, movies like this I love, but at the same time I find so frustrating, and I'm so glad that where I live is not like that. And to think this was, what year is it? Like 60 years ago. It doesn't feel like a long time at all. It feels like that's not enough time for everything to change, but sometimes things change quickly, which is really good. Anyways, I absolutely love the story. I do remember hearing about how women were doing math calculations and stuff to help NASA. I didn't know the extent of it. And so I knew this movie was going to be about that. So I'm aware of more now. I thought it was to the moon, but I guess it makes sense that they started beforehand. And so she went on to help with the moon, which is just fascinating. I was happy when Glenn was in orbit. I was expecting to see some like debris and stuff, but anyways, again, I like how it's similar to The Right Stuff, just from a different perspective. I love things from different perspectives. Like if we have a movie that shows different characters' perspectives, I love it. Like The Last Duel, absolutely love it. Ridley Scott film, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck. I absolutely love that movie. Just, oh man, I want to rewatch that one just because I'm going to pick up on things. Now that I know how it's structured, when I watch the first part and then the second part and whatever, then I'm going to notice more things, and I love it. I feel pretty silly taking me like 2/3 of the movie to remember Kevin Costner's name. At the beginning, I'm like, it's Robin Hood, and then I couldn't think of his name. I tried thinking, and I was like, I don't remember what it is. And then randomly, I'm like, Kevin Costner. So there's that. I looked up the actor that I said looked familiar, the one who played Jim Johnson. He's in Hunger Games. I guess that's what I know him from. It must be, because the rest of the stuff I don't think I've seen. I love seeing at the end when they say what they went on to do, where they're at now, that kind of thing. I love that because you sort of get to see these characters, and then you get to see what the actual people did in the end. And so, I don't know, I love it. So yeah, thank you for choosing this movie. Marble winner pick. That was amazing. And now it's time for IMDb trivia for Hidden Figures. Okay, so astronaut John Glenn did specifically request that Katherine Johnson review all of the calculations for the Friendship 7 mission. His dialogue in the film is based on actual NASA transcript. This is based on the director's own DVD commentary information. So he asked that she review it all before he could be confident enough to proceed, but which in reality actually occurred a few weeks before launch, not as depicted in the film whilst awaiting the actual launch. That makes sense. Movies do build up suspense. And Katherine Johnson's calculations, more realistically, actually took just 3 days to confirm instead of minutes, I guess. Which, that's fair. That's fair. Movies do shorten things and change the series or the sequence of events in order to build up suspension and drama. So it's good to know that he still actually did request the review. I think that's absolutely amazing. So that leads me to believe that she did attend one of the briefings, and did give a lot of information. I don't know if she did the calculations themselves, but she was probably just very involved and with the answers. And so he's like, I like this. She knows what she's doing. So Katherine Johnson passed away on February 24th, 2020 at 101 years old. That is a nice long life. Imagine everything that she's gone through in her life. She had to deal with the segregation, and then she got to see everything change and how things are today, or in 2020. That's honestly, I think that's a great thing about people, older people, I guess, is just to know everything that they've gone through, because they've been alive for a long time. And so just being able to either have memories or remember events that occurred and see the progress of civilization and humanity must be amazing. So Paul Stafford and Vivian Mitchell are not based on real people. Instead, both characters are composites of different team members who worked at NASA, intended to represent the dismissive attitudes held by some of the white coworkers during this period, which is understandable. I mean, same with in Chernobyl, you know, when I don't remember her name, but she represents a group of scientists. And for filmmaking, it makes sense to sort of put everything into one character instead of just having various things, so like that you have one character to focus on and they're having the most interactions with the I guess the protagonist, the main characters. It's way easier to follow one voice than to follow like 5 different voices. So if Paul Stafford, you know, is representing different team members at NASA, if they had 5 different people show that, I think it would, I don't know, it wouldn't have the same effect, you know? Sure, we had everyone looking at her, staring at her like the entire time. She'd stand up, everyone's like, huh? And so it's good to have it all focused, have all your hatred focused on one person. So in the scene where John Glenn takes off, his dialogue as he enters orbit is identical to the dialogue by Ed Harris, playing the same character in The Right Stuff. Okay, I mean, with the whole, you know, oh, he's going to be there whenever he answers, I was like, well, yeah, I've seen this before, so I know it's going to happen. But I didn't know it was identical dialogue. I love that. I think it's pretty neat. Anyways, that is it for IMDb trivia for Hidden Figures. Fantastic movie, and I just want to see more based on true event movies now. I feel like every time I see a movie, I'm like, oh my god, I want to see more of this. And it's just like, there's not enough time for me to watch everything. And it's so hard to narrow down what I'm going to watch next. And yeah, it's so difficult because there's so many amazing, amazing movies out there. And I want to see them all. But thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Full-length version is on Patreon. Phenomenal movie. I think it's just the right balance of everything, really. It's entertaining, it's frustrating, it's heartwarming, and it's just so positive in the end. It's just so nice, you know? And again, thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next video.